Beneath the ardent gaze of Sapfo, the greatest poetess the world has ever known, lies present-day Mυτιλήνη, built on 7 hills. The town's fortress was constructed during the reign of Emperor Justinian. Down in the harbor, the hustle and bustle is never-ending. Ships come and go laden with passengers and cargo. There are those who arrive and those who depart, perhaps taking with them an olive twig and memories of sea and sunshine. The town, with its old mansions and picturesque streets, assimilates to perfection local tradition and a cosmopolitan atmosphere. On the summit of the northern hill, amid lush vegetation, stand as testimonies of a past civilization and culture, an ancient theater and the remnants of an aqueduct. Beyond, in the museum named after the famous painter Theophilos, popular tradition emanates through the evocative paintings. In the northern part of the island is situated Petra. In the center of the village, on a rock with 100 steps hewn into it, one sees the church of Panagίας Γλυκοφιλούσα. On the seafront, octopuses are being grilled on charcoal to the gentle rustling of the waves, which awaken nostalgic thoughts and forgotten feelings. Further south, we come to Molivos, known in ancient times as Mithimna, with its medieval castle and its narrow climbing lanes. Sunbeams play hide and seek on the magic seashore. Waves gently rise, and the olive trees blossom, their fruit ripening on the boughs. Further to the west lies Eftalu, with its thermal springs. And at Sίγrι, with its natural beauties and sandy beaches, we come across the unique phenomenon of a petrified forest. The entire forest comprises of large and small ashen-colored petrified tree trunks. Some of them send as high as 6 meters, with a circumference of 8 meters. At Αγία Παρασκευή, history and legend blend together by way of the Taurus feast, which has its origins in ancient times.
Ο του φωτός δημιουργός, Κύριε Θεός ημών, καταξίωσόν με της βασιλείας σου επιτυχήν, ότι σε δέσποτα και μόνον επεπόθησιν η ψυχή μου.
And here, on this rock at Eresos, were first heard the sensuous and tender songs of Sapphos. Aggiasos, with its paved streets, where the potter Kyudzis faithfully continues a time-honored tradition. On this island of olive trees, of translucent seas and skies, everything maintains its own particular pace amid fragrance and a radiant light. On approaching the island of Lήμnos, one will see beneath the water the ruins of an ancient site. Many claim that this is the town of Chryssi, but in fact it happens to be an ancient Limnian town which has slowly sunk into the sea. fishermen's nets draw from the depths choice fish, which in turn is sold in the market for the requirements of both the residents and the visitors. Myrina, the capital, is steeped in history and tradition. Kaviro, an ancient shrine of mystic worship. Recent excavations have brought to light findings of Neolithic, Mycenaean, Classical, Hellenistic and Roman times. The island today, endowed as it is with nature's green garment, a clear blue sea, long stretches of sandy shore and international hotels, offers a visitor unparalleled enjoyment. Natural beauty, secluded beaches, inviting seas, love, songs and merriment, this is all part of Lήμnos. The intoxicating aroma of mastic trees is what welcomes the visitor to the island of Chios. As one enters the historic harbor, one is immediately struck by the number and variety of craft either moored or under construction. From his pedestal in the municipal gardens, the Greek War of Independence hero Canaris scans the horizon. The Corais Library, with its large collection of books, including a rare edition, the Napoleon's expedition to Egypt. In the marketplace, there is much activity, and everywhere the pungent smell of jasmine and lemon blossom. The coastal site of Mavravolia offers the visitor a strange, alluring vista with the expanding sea, the color of the rocks, and the clarity of light. Southwest of here is situated Periήγηση, built in a mixture of Byzantine and Genoese architectural styles. Down in the valley, the expert hands of the islanders, with artful movements, prick the mastic trees which produce the renowned beverage masticha. One of the most important Byzantine monuments on the island is Nea Moni, adorned with frescoes of the 11th century. Dascalopetra, the stone on which Homer sat and taught his pupils. Everywhere abides history and legend. And tradition continues to this day. The horse, harnessed in the same way as of old, draws water from the bowels of the earth or threshes grain. Anavatos was built by the Byzantines in the 9th century. Today it presents a forlorn picture of a dead town and serves as a reminder that ages ago opposing armies clashed here. The present serene atmosphere bears only slight traces of great battles once fought. Mesta, the only village fortress of its kind in the world, happens to be the most important Hellenistic site, and every effort is being made to preserve its character. Everywhere, narrow lanes, embrasures, and connected arcades. Samos, birthplace of Pythagoras and Bacchus. The island of choice muscatel wines, a place renowned for its vineyards and its divine climate. You would think that Dionysus himself lies in wait to welcome you with a goblet of wine. The town, with its graceful old mansions and its flagstone streets, is enveloped in the smell of honeysuckle, while the tiny chapel of Aianis rises proudly as a rare specimen of architectural achievement. The Pythagorean was built on the ruins of ancient Samos. Today, it is a lively spot frequented by visitors from all parts of the world. Higher up, one can see the Ephalinos shaft. The tunnel, which cuts through Spiliani mountain, is some 1,400 meters long, and in ancient times brought water to the town. In the southeastern part of the island are the ruins of the Hieron. Here once stood the temple of Hera. According to Herodotus, it was the largest and wealthiest temple he had ever seen, measuring 100 meters in length and 52 meters wide. The years go fleeting by. And this old woman grinds cereals in the millstone. The sea is everywhere around us, and round every corner, every promontory, there is a sandy beach bathed in that unique, resplendent light of Greece. It is no exaggeration when they say that in Mυτιλήνη, in Λήμνος, in Chios, and in Samos, an endless stretch of sunlit beach awaits the visitor.